You are listening to the Better Me podcast. Before we get into today's episode, wish you all a fantabulous day ahead. For every problem, there is a solution. And most of us do not know the solution or do not know how to approach it, and that's the only reason why they are not able to find a proper solution. And for that, sometimes we need motivation, sometimes we need to inspire ourselves, sometimes there should be some kind of guidance which directs us to the right solution. In most cases, we do not know how to solve a problem, and that is the only impediment where we suffer or we try our best. Trial and error method, or following the tips given by somebody, or reading books, or whatever you can do. You just try to do it, and finally you get the solution, or you just try to solve the problem. But for a few exceptional people, I cannot even say few because there are so many of us who undergo this kind of a scenario which I'm going to be explaining. We know what our problems are. We know how to overcome the solution. How to overcome the problem and find the solution. We are able to get inspired. We are able to be motivated by others or find the right motivation that we want in our life. In short, we have everything that we need to live our life to the best. Despite the problems, we know how to solve it. We have the solution too. But some of us are not able to put it into action or try to solve what we know for sure would be the right method to solve the problem. Why does that happen? Has it ever happened for you? Have you ever had everything and known everything, got inspired and motivated, and you had everything that you wanted, but still you weren't able to solve that problem or lead that peaceful life or that happy life that you deserve? Have you ever been put in such a situation? If at all, yes. If you are somebody who had gone through such a scenario or is going through such a scenario in your life, take a minute, sit back, think what could be the reason. You have the lock and you have the key. Despite that, why aren't you able to open the lock with the key that you have, which is the perfect fit? Then there should be something that is prohibiting you within yourself, isn't it? It cannot be an external factor. It should be something that is within you. Because you have the key and the lock, then what is prohibiting you? And you also have the right mindset. Yes, you are motivated, you are inspired, but something is hindering you from growing. And that is nothing but, to all our surprise, it is the mental blockage that we have created. You might not believe, but it is our own mental blockage in this scenario where it is prohibiting us from achieving that wonderful life that's awaiting us. This mental blockage is primarily because of your emotions. It's related to your feelings. Somewhere something hurt you, or something that is currently in your subconscious mind and it is bothering you. And that is the reason why you are not able to put it into action. Whatever you've known for sure to give you the results, you're not able to manifest it. That's the reason, because there's some kind of an obstacle in your mind. Emotionally, you need to feel relieved. There's something hurt. Only you know what it is. Only you can find what it is from your own experience. Just think about it. Think what is really hurting you, and try to get out of that mental chain or emotional turmoil that's been straining you. That's the only reason that's prohibiting you from getting what you want in life. It might sound simple, but it isn't that easy. Yes, anything that's related to your emotion isn't that easy to be solved. But there are, of course, ways to solve it. And nothing is impossible. So, you just have to get the right mindset to get out of whatever is holding you back emotionally. Mentally be stronger. And try to relax yourself. There are thousands of ways where you can mentally and emotionally become really free and strong and independent. Meditation or yoga is one such thing which would help you. Apart from that, you could get into any hobby that you like, where you will be able to transform that energy that's blocking you into something that is going to help you to unleash what's blocking your growth. It's nothing but energy transformation. If you are somebody who is stuck in this loop where you do not know what's happening, but you want to move forward, you have all the answers to motivate yourself and grow, and still you're not able to do anything. I know how miserable that would feel, and that's the worst part of everything, And just to overcome that, remember, it's in your mind. It's emotionally you holding yourself back. So try to analyze what's holding you back. Try to get out of it. After all, health is physical, mental, and social well-being. And you should also concentrate equally on your emotional part, emotional well-being. Only then you'll be able to lead a happy life. And sometimes we need to cleanse our mind and body. Just being clean outside or physically isn't enough. Even mentally, you need to be clear. You need to cleanse at times, because unwanted negative thoughts will have a tremendous impact on you. So there are lots and lots of methods to cleanse yourself emotionally, and one thing is meditation. Just try it out and see if it has any positive effect on you. For sure it would, because it's prescribed by so many people all around the world, and it's got a really wonderful result.